Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. So today we're going to talk about Blink cameras. Now some of these are on sale, but we're going to talk about, you may have a Blink camera, should you upgrade to the newer ones? We're going to talk about maybe some of the older ones. So first, Blink has one doorbell. It comes in two colors. This is the Blink doorbell. Now, I love Blink. I've been starting to get into some Ring products, but Blink is what I've had for about 2 years now, and I absolutely love them. This is actually my doorbell. I went out front and got it. Now, why do I love Blink? Simplicity. Simplicity, and you get everything in there that you need. Now, Blink products love these Energizer Ultimate Lithium batteries. Now, these are kind of expensive batteries by themselves, but most of the products that need batteries come with these batteries in the box. And why is that a big deal? These Energizer Ultimate Lithium batteries do absolutely amazing in cold weather and hot weather. So you take a normal AA battery and you put it outside, it's going to drain down. If it gets really cold outside, that battery is not going to probably last a year. And Blink can get these batteries lasting 2 years in these video cameras that are outdoors and indoors. So that's why I love Blink. Their video camera, their batteries they come with the batteries, and the batteries are nice batteries. So this is the Blink video doorbell. I can power this with my doorbell voltage. It's got 2 screws back here. So if I have an existing doorbell, you press it and you hear a mechanical ding. It's got that 24 volts AC. I can power this and I don't need the batteries, but never fear. I don't even say I don't want to use the wires are there, or I never had a doorbell. You just mount this bracket, put the AA batteries in here, and you're ready to go. You're going to mount it on this bracket. You need a little tool on the bottom to press this little gray thing. Let's do a little close up here. There's the bracket, super easy to mount. There's a place for the wires to come through, but there's that little thing you got to press up. And you just mount it like that. Now, it's got motion sense, and it also, that's the doorbell. So if somebody presses the doorbell, it's going to start recording. But even if they don't press the doorbell, and this will sense motion and start recording. That's a really neat feature. So this is the Blink video doorbell. There's a white version. Now this next one, I buy certified refurbished. I'll even buy Amazon open box, which is the used section. In fact, I've got one coming that is certified. I actually bought one yesterday. This $37.99 Blink certified refurbished, so I can have it for this display board. If you get it and you don't like it, you can still send it back. But I've found that they might be used maybe a little bit, but not too much. The Blink certified, it's just a way of saving some money. The Blink certified refurbished, $37.99. And that's the video doorbell. So you cannot get just the video doorbell by itself. If you don't have the mechanical doorbell inside, you are going to have to get another device. So the best thing to get is one of these Blink mini cameras. They have speakers in them. And so when somebody rings the doorbell, you can have the doorbell ring through one of these speakers. You can also have it ring through your Amazon smart devices. I'm not going to say the word because it'll wake up everybody's, I don't want to say the wake word because it'll wake up their Amazon device. But you know what I mean? You can also tie that into your Amazon device so that when somebody rings this, you get a notification that's broadcast over your Amazon device. So that's also another really nice feature. Certified refurbished doorbell, $37.99. And again, I can go into live view. So I love the Blink app. It's kind of simple. Let's pull it up. I've got my screen back here. This is on sale. This is Amazon Fire TV. Let's go to the Blink app. Let me mirror my screen. Now we've got some prices. There are some Amazon early Prime days for some bundles of some prices. All right, so it looks like we're on. All right, here's the app. Let's go to the Blink 4. I can do a live view. I have about 3 of these in my backyard. Turn the volume off. I have about 3 of these in my backyard, maybe 4, maybe 5, for our dog. I've got one in the doghouse. I've got one under the porch where she sleeps when it's really cool. One on a tree on that side, one on a tree on that side, and there might be a because she's kind of, we want to know where she's at. So I mount these. They just work. They work really good. So these are the blink. You can see there's the live view. We're always checking on the live view when we're gone. We're like, what's the dog doing? Where's she at? Is she okay? So blink cameras work. And then they also are security cameras. So if they sense motion, they're going to give you a notification and they're going to start recording. And then you can see, oh, what was going on, But here's the neat thing about Blink. So Blink does offer a subscription service. And I do like that subscription service because it'll save your stuff to the cloud that you can access for a later date. So if this thing's, you were gone and it sensed motion and then it recorded it and you come back 3 days later and you're like, oh, what was that? You can go back and you can see that in the cloud. Now, Blink also does a really nice thing. Say you don't want to pay for the subscription. You don't have to. These will all still work without a subscription. They have what's called local storage. So with all of these, and I forgot to mention that too, even with the doorbell, you're going to need a sync module. So there's what the Blink sync module. I've got mine plugged in right here. You can see. You're going to need a Blink sync module because the cameras talk to this. This is what talks to the internet. So it's kind of a middle person that's in between the cameras and you when you want to use your smartphone. So you may see some of these cameras come camera as an add-on or complete kit. Those are kind of some key words. If it's an add-on, they're thinking you have a sync module because you only need one sync module, I think for about 10 or 12 cameras, and then you need another sync module. So one sync module will do a lot of cameras. So you may see that word add-on. They're thinking they don't want to sell you a sync module if you don't need it. So you want to make sure and buy, like if you already have a sync module, make sure you're buying like a camera by itself and not the complete kit. They'll call it a complete kit if it comes with the sync module. But anyway, back to what I was saying, we can put a thumb drive on the side of this and this can locally store. So you are going on vacation, it noticed some activity outside, it recorded it, you come back from vacation, you go into your app, you're not paying for the subscription, but it's locally storing them onto a thumb drive. I can still access them through my internet and through the Wi-Fi, but you're accessing them on this local storage. You're not accessing them in the cloud where they're being stored up in Blink. So sync module is going to be important, which we're going to talk about. Here's one of the deals. The Blink 4 outdoor camera and the Blink Mini. That's the Blink, that's the Blink Mini 2. So right here, there's two Blink Minis. Now, another thing I like about Blink is, I'm looking at my ring board, there's a lot of different variations. Blink has kept it very simple. Now, this is a YZ, which we're going to talk about. It's doing lots of fancy stuff tracking. I just included it because I really do like it. But anyway, these are the Blink cameras, simplicity. So we have two indoor cameras. We have a Blink 2 and a Blink 2 Mini and a Blink Mini. The Blink Mini was the original one. It's indoor only. So you can mount it, like I've got these mounted on the wall. They take these very simple mounts. These take the same mount. You can stick them on there. But anyway, these have a built-in speaker. You can listen, you can speak to somebody through it. They sense motion and you can look at a live view. I like to set these on tables and different things. I don't necessarily like to drill holes in my wall just for a camera. So if I can get away with putting it on a table, kind of out of the way and watch the room, that's what I do. So now this is the Blink Mini 2. Now the Blink Mini 2 is almost the same as the Blink Mini. It does have a light that it can turn on and you can turn on the front. It does have a better picture quality. Now the cable that comes with it is an indoor cable like I see here. You can upgrade and get the outdoor cable and make that a completely weatherproof camera. That's the difference between the Blink Mini and Blink Mini 2. But that is an extra cable that you do have to get. We can see there's the waterproof. This is all waterproof cable. This is the indoor cable that it comes with. You can see it's just a plug-in like that. So you get two, again, and I like to tell people, I love these 2-packs because here's how I did my Blink purchases. I would buy one and I'm like, I put it in, I'm like, oh, I love this. Oh, I got to get another one. And then so you find yourself buying them individually. I say if you think you need one, you probably need two. If you think you need two, you probably need 4. Now, that can be a lot of cameras, but when you find out how good these are, And you can put these in especially the Blink Mini 4. These are battery powered cameras. And with you just put 2 screws, put the battery in, pop it on there, and you're ready to go. I mean, you can put these everywhere. So this is a 2-pack, 2 of these and 1 of those for $84.99. That's 61% off. That's an amazing deal. I definitely recommend these 2-packs. Now here's a 2-pack. Here's the Blink Mini 4, the Blink Mini 2, and the Blink Mini 4 outdoor 4. So the 4 is an outdoor camera. Again, this is indoor, but you can upgrade it to an outdoor by purchasing that extra cable. That's $50 for 1 of these and 1 of these. That's 25 bucks a piece. That's a pretty good deal. Now, here's the sync module. So again, this is $49.99. You don't necessarily, and it does have to be powered up all the time. And I got a link for this little bracket right here. But this sync module, it takes micro USB, so it needs to be somewhere, and it does have little lights on that you can just kind of forget it. This is where my Wi-Fi router is. It's great to be close to your Wi-Fi. It doesn't necessarily have to be right there next to it. But I've got my Wi-Fi in a closet, kind of out of the way where all the wires are and lights and everything. So that the sync module can be out of the way. You don't ever necessarily have to get to it that often, but you do have to have a Blink sync module for the doorbell, all the cameras to work. So you can, I actually have had to buy another sync module because I've got so many cameras. After I think about 10 cameras, you got to get another sync module. So here's the next one, the Blink Video Doorbell and an outdoor, $60. So 30 bucks a piece. You get a Blink 4 and this, and the Blink Doorbell. So this is a great starter pack because I consider the doorbell the starter. I think that everybody wants a video doorbell. That's probably the most focus for us is the front door because of the video doorbell. You know, you got packages coming. You want to make sure the package is there. There's people at your front door. So the video doorbell is the start. And now you can integrate everything else around your house with this Blink products. So this is a Blink Video Doorbell and a Blink Mini 4 or a Blink 4 outdoor camera. Now this outdoor camera, I can put it indoors. See how it's black? It's weatherproof, and that's nice. You can put it outdoor, but I like that it's black. You can set it on the table, and you can use it as an indoor camera also, which I have. Now here's the Blink. The Blink Outdoor 4 is $90 by itself. And then this pack, $60, we get 1 of these and the doorbell. That's a huge savings. That's a 63% savings. These are deals that you're just really going to want to take advantage of. All right, let's go on to the Blink, all new Blink Mini 2. Here I have it over here. Let's do a close-up. Here it is right here again. I can turn that light on and off. I'll show you. And again in the app, I'll show you. The light's not super bright, but I will show it to you. And I'm in the app. And there's the Blink Mini. It's flashing green or it's flashing blue. I don't have this one set up yet. $39.99. Well, my internet is being slow. Let's go on to, oh no, there it is. There it is. Let's go back. Blink Mini 2, $39.99. Turn the light on. There it is. Super cool, huh? So there we can turn the light on, helps illuminate what we need to see, and turn off. Since it's plugged in, you don't have to you don't have to worry about a battery. The Blink Minis are not battery powered. They're plug in. They're going to have power all the time. Now, this one's pretty cool. The pan tilt. So Blink has their own pan tilt. All right, let's do a close-up. Can we see it? Not yet. I'll have to leave it in a wide view, but I'm going to show you. This has a Blink Mini on it, not the Mini 2, so the original Blink Mini. Let's go to the pan tilt. I want you to see how quiet this is. This is going to take the place of several different cameras. If you need 3 or 4 cameras in a room to kind of catch the whole room, now you can go to one camera. For $39.99, you get the camera, the plug-in, everything you need. And you should be able, let me cast my screen. $39.99. I love this little pan tilt camera. All right, I think we're casting, yep. All right, look at the control panel. Okay, there I have it sideways. Now I can move it. Do you see it moving? Right here. It's super quiet. There it's moving. And you can give it a home. There it's moving more. Now we go up. It even tells you when the limit's reached. Whoops. You got to give it some room in the back. It'll start moving itself. Now I hit the home button and it's going to go right to home. You can set the position of home so that that's the stationary position it's at, so that when it's, when you're away, that's where you want it to be looking for motion. So again, it's got all the features of these. When it senses motion, it starts recording the sound, the video, and I can do live view, but that live view is just awesome. Look at that. The pan tilt camera, super quiet. So you could be moving that and they probably wouldn't hear you. So if somebody was in your house, you'd be like moving around, look at that. All right, let's go on. That's the Blink Mini pan tilt camera. That's the one I'm most excited about. That was just released not too long ago. All right, and I just ordered this 2 days ago. It's coming in today. The Blink Outdoor 4 4-pack, $132.99. That's 61% off. Again, here's my theory. If you need one, you need two. If you need two, you probably need four. So that's the Blink Mini 4. Now let's talk about this. Again, super easy to stock. Now this one looks a little thicker because I've installed the battery pack, but I want to show you this. They're just so simple. They come with a little tool. It's a little thing that can help with the angle of the also. But here's the tool. You unscrew this in the back. This comes off. Now again, this is the extension pack, which I'm going to take off. Which I've never needed the extension pack, to be honest with you. I like the feature. Now, here's the Blink Mini 4. It comes with two AA batteries. And again, again, I love how Blink comes with these Energizer Ultimate Lithium batteries. This is going to be an outdoor camera. These are going to hold up to the hot and cold, and they will last 2 years. Now, if this camera is recording a bunch and seeing a bunch of activity, it's probably not going to last 2 years, but under normal conditions, they do last a really long time. Spiders are going to be your culprit. You're going to want to get a Swiffer, and about twice a year, you've got to go around and clean the spiders off of all the lenses. They can really cause you lots of high activity and battery usage. But anyway, you just install the batteries. There's a QR code here. You get the Blink app. You scan the code, put the batteries in. The reset button's also underneath here. Then you put this cover on, which I took the extension pack off. But it is pretty cool how all this stuff is integrated. Again, I think Blink is very simple. So now I've got the camera. Again, I could set this on the table. I don't have to take it outside, or I could set it outside, but it could get blown over. Look how easy it is. Mount the mount, 2 screws. I come up here and I got to press it on. There it is. Now I position it. I position it wherever I want, looking down, and you're ready to go. That's how simple. 4 of them, $132.99. Okay, let's go on to the all-new Blink Outdoor Floor Floodlight. Here it is right here, okay? You can install a floodlight anywhere on your house. You do not need to be tied to an electrical box, which they do have one that is hardwired, which I'm going to talk about, which requires an electrical box with internal wiring from your house. This one does not require. I love this. I love being able to put, because you may need a floodlight when your house was built. You may realize once you're there, oh, I need a floodlight over here. Well, you're not going to go into the walls, add wiring. That's a lot of work and expense. You can install this. This is $129.98. Look how easy this is. There's a release button right here. Look, it's got a bracket. You install the bracket. This slides on. Now this takes 4 AA batteries. Guess what? They come with it. There's a piece of plastic underneath here, so you got to open this lid. They're Duracell batteries. You got to open the lid, take the piece of plastic off. It activates it. All right. Now, line up the dot, line up the arrows. All right. Now the batteries are mainly to power up the lights. I think they do help. There is a cable going to the Blink, but the Blink has its AA batteries in it also, which, you know, a Blink 4 outdoor can run a really long time just on those AA batteries. So the AA batteries don't power the lights. The D batteries power the lights, and I think they do charge up the Blink 4 Mini a little bit. But anyway, I can position this. Again, it's going to sense motion. It probably uses it for the circuitry to turn the light on. It's going to turn the lights on if you wanted to and give you a notification. So let's slide that on. Let's go into the app. I want you to see how bright this is. There it is. Again, $129.98. You can put a floodlight in. Is it as bright as a wired one? No. But the lights are pretty bright. So let's turn the light on. There it is. Again, I can position these. Now, since it's battery powered, the time on is going to be kind of short. You know, you can increase it, but the longer those lights are on, the longer the battery's not going to last as long. So it's going to get your point across and then turn off. So yeah, and then you can see back there, you can't see, but anyway, that's the all new Blink Mini 4 outdoor. Now if you have a Blink Mini 4 outdoor camera and say this one's kind of extra, you're not needing it, you can buy just this and install your it takes a standard Blink 4 outdoor camera. You can install it yourself on that. Save a little bit of money. So this is the certified refurbished. This is the Blink indoor camera, okay? Battery powered. This, like the Blink Mini 2 and the Blink Mini, they require a power cable. This takes those two AA batteries. It's got the same screw you take off on the back, the same mount. It's not weatherproof. So you can see there's some openings. So if I put this outside and it gets wet, it's going to ruin it. But indoor, I can stick this up with battery power. And again, another nice thing is you set it on a shelf, it just sits there. So you don't have to put holes in the wall. You can sit these kind of in different rooms. You know, it's a fixed angle. If it senses motion, it's going to start recording and notify you. And I can speak through it. So again, you just pop it on right there. I can go all different angles. You get two of them. Again, I'm never afraid to buy certified refurbished. If you don't like it, you can send it back. I've bought refurbished doorbells and lights. In fact, that light is refurbished and it had a couple scuff marks on it. I mean, nothing too noticeable. Again, if it's too much, you can send it back and say, no, I would like it to be a little bit better than that. So it's just a great way of saving money. And I'm never afraid to buy the used on Amazon also. You'll see new and then used, which is open box. You can save a lot of money there. So again, if you get it, and if it's like, oh, this doesn't work or you don't like it, you can still send it back. So that's the certified refurbished, $83.99 for the indoor wireless camera. Now let's go to the wired. This is the Blink wired floodlight. Now the camera doesn't have batteries. You're going to wire this up, so you're going to have an electrical box that has wires. You probably had an old floodlight or something. So you're going to take that light off and you're going to put this one on and hardwire it with 110 volts AC. It's very easy to install, but you do have to have the electrical box. You can use a rectangle box like an outlet or a round one. It comes with the bracket and everything you need to install it. And if it was on a switch, you're going to want to leave the switch on because this only works when it has power. So let's go and show you that light. Now that light's really bright. The Blink wired floodlight. I think Amazon might be here. My dog's going nuts. Somebody's probably delivering something. I could use but I took my camera off the front porch. I had to grab my doorbell. So hopefully they're not trying to ring the doorbell because I took my doorbell for this video. Okay, we got the video. Let's turn the light on. See it? That's bright. That's really bright. I can move these, position these. You know, I can try to turn them both over to one side. you know, you really want to illuminate the area. And I can have them come on if it senses motion. So, you know, maybe that will scare the person off, but at least it's going to illuminate the area and start recording so you get a really, really good video. This is the blink wired floodlight. And those can stay on as long as you want because it's not battery powered. And then there, it's got a really good video coming out of it too. The blink wired floodlight. All right, here's a 4-pack. Here's the Blink Minis, okay? Right here, like this one. This is the Blink Mini. Here's the black version of it. They have a white version. So you get a 4-pack for $109. You know, that's what, about $26, $27 a piece. 4 of them. Again, think you need 2, you probably need 4. This is the wired version. It's an excellent deal. It's going to sense motion, and I can look at several different rooms. Here's that outlet wall plate right here. It's a little hard to see, but you're going to have a sync module. You can set it on the table. You know, you don't have to have this, but this is kind of neat. It comes with this little cable. You need to reuse your power supply, but it comes with this little cable and a little clamp that goes underneath the power outlet, and just so, you know, it just looks nice, I think. I think it keeps things nice and compact. Okay, let's go to the extension pack. Okay, so say you've got here's a Blink 4 that you've got a Blink 4 that you've been using, and you're like, I am always changing the batteries in this. Now that could be a couple things. It could be that there's just a lot of activity in that area, and you may need to adjust the motion of what it senses and maybe the sensitivity, or maybe it just needs to record a lot. Spiders, if you start getting these cameras, you're gonna learn about spiders, because I'll get a notification and I'll look and it's like there's a spider crawling right across the lens. It's like, oh, it's pretty weird. So this is the extension pack. I got sidetracked. $29.99. Now, I love Blink because they give you the batteries that you need to operate it. So this thing's gonna require 4 of those ultimate lithium batteries, which are expensive. It comes with all 4. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. And it's so simple how they did it. It basically takes the spot. It basically takes the spot of the AA batteries. So again, you're just going to simply take this off. You reuse the cover with I mean, it's pretty genius how they did this. So here you've got you take your AA batteries out, and you're simply going to slide it in. You got to line up there's a notch right there. There's a notch right there. So now you just simply, it goes in the spot of the AA batteries. It's watertight. And now you simply just put on the cover that you took off. You know, it's almost like they're not wasting. Like, I like how they reuse. They could have made that to be a different cover or something, but they didn't. oh wait a minute, I got to tighten this down first. Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. So this, again, you use that same, this comes with it. It's like a little screwdriver. Tighten that down. That tightens this adapter to that. Now you're going to take this, put the cover on, and tighten this down. Now it is a little bit bigger. You know, it's twice the size. But you got twice the battery power. So if you've got a Blink 4 outdoor camera that you're finding that you need a little bit more power, I would not get this. This is $29.99 unless I needed it, because you will be absolutely surprised, these Blink 4, how long they actually last. But you may find a place that you're needing more. And again, it just snaps onto the existing clamp. The existing clamp is strong enough to hold it. It sticks out more. It's a little heavier, but it works just fine. That's the Blink 4 outdoor camera. Okay, for $39.99, remember what I told you? You can buy the Blink outdoor floodlight without the camera. So you can buy it without the camera. So say you got a Blink 4 that you're not using, or say it's in an area where you want it to be illuminated. You can buy just the floodlight, add your Blink 4. It's super easy to add it. It's designed to go with that. And you're for $39.99. So behind me, that TV I'm using, that's the Amazon Fire TV Omni. Love it. That's on 20% off, $359.99. Okay, here's a Blink Outdoor 4-pack. Now you get 3 Blink 4 outdoors, and you get 1 Blink 2 mini. So that's a great deal. $109, that's 63% off. Whew. So if you want an indoor camera and 3 outdoor cameras, that's a great deal. $109.99, 63% off. This does require a Prime membership. All right, let's go to another 60% off. Blink video doorbell and 2 outdoor cameras, $94. Wow. So again, like we said, I consider the doorbell the starting point. That's where all the focus is usually. The doorbell, this is the starting point, and get some nice outdoor cameras. Now you feel nice and secure. The doorbell is going to take care of 2 things. It's going to cover the front of your house for the most part. It's a security camera. It's not simply just a doorbell. When somebody presses it, it notifies you and it starts recording. So you get all the doorbell features, but you also get in the middle of the night, if somebody's coming up to your front door, and this will sense them. They're not going to press the doorbell if they're not supposed to be there, but it's going to sense their motion and it's going to start recording and give you a notification. Now you can control those notifications. You can control when this arms, they call it arming it, so that this motion sensing will start notifying you. It's always motion sensing, people, but it's not going to notify you of that. So again, in the app, in the settings, you can also pick what zones you want it to notify you. So say over here, a tree limb blows and kind of does this a lot. Well, you don't want the motion sense always picking up that tree limb. You can kind of block that area off and say, well, the sidewalk's over here. I just want the motion sense right here. Yeah, I don't think so. So I was doing a channel on the Fire TV for screening my iPhone. Apparently it wants to charge me now. So I'll have to get a different one for casting my phone to my Amazon Fire TV. That's what that was. So anyway, the front door camera is the start of your home security. Now with this pack, you get 2 outdoor cameras. So put one on the front, and then you've got the 2 outdoor cameras where you can go on the side, one in the back. Your house is secure now. Now, $119.99, you can do the Blink Mini or the Blink video doorbell and 3 outdoor cameras. So for like $26 more, you get an extra Blink 4. These are amazing deals. I have to stop and think sometimes how good of deals these are. All right, let's go back. Here's the one I have here. This is the Blink 4 indoor camera, the Blink Mini 2 indoor camera with the indoor cable. It does need to be powered up all the time. It does have a built-in light, $39.99. All right, the YZ. This has tracking. So what you're seeing, this is not associated with Blink, but I wanted to throw it in there because I actually like it. It's got this little mount. It has to be plugged in all the time. It's not battery powered. That would be amazing. But the tracking is absolutely amazing. You're hearing it, constantly move and track me. Now, it will store, you have an SD card, you can have it store the motion that it senses in the video. You can have it store it on a local SD card. But it does require its own YZ app. It's not integrated with Blink. There's the Blink all-weather cable. Again, here's that all-weather. So if you want to turn this Blink Mini 2 into it, because the camera is all-weather, the cable is not. But if you want to turn that into an all-weather, meaning put it outside, you can buy the all-weather cable. Now all I do is plug that into here and my whole system. Now I have a watertight and I can put that outside. So again, Blink cameras. I did a live stream on Ring. I may do something on comparing the two, but I consider Blink very simple, easy to use. It's just a great way to get started. There's not going to be a whole bunch of choices to choose from. They keep things nice and simple, easy, small, and they just work. You don't have a ton of features like you do with Ring, but the batteries aren't as big and they last a lot longer. So there are some benefits with the Blink. I consider them, the maintenance you're going to be doing on Blink are spider control. I find that I'm not always changing batteries. The only thing I'm really constantly doing to the outdoor cameras is cleaning the lenses. So if that's the hardest thing I got to do, then that's a pretty good deal. So again, look for some of those were some amazing deals, $84.99 for those. So I hope you learned something. I learned something. I like to have during a live stream, have my products up and running so I can show you. I showed you on the screen. We showed you what the videos look like. Again, this was a lot of fun. So thanks everybody for joining today. Look for more live streams. Amazon Prime Days is coming. I will be live streaming during Amazon Prime Days. I'll be finding the best deals for you. Vacuum cleaners, coffee makers, robot vacuum cleaners, Amazon devices. If these go on sale, I'm going to be showing you which ones are on sale. We've got Amazon early Prime Days right now. Sales are going on. So that's why you saw some of these being heavily discounted right now. So the more I see those, the more I'm going to come on a live stream and show you the products that are being on sale that I recommend and absolutely love. And I can show you how they work. And again, any questions at all, you can leave in the chat and we can talk, we can use, we can demonstrate. This has been so much fun. I really do appreciate everybody. Thank you so much.